Somehow we've gotten to the point in times where if a doctor mentions anything about your weight, they're now considered fat phobic.
Medical gaslighting that fat people face is sadly still very real and alive. I recently went to the doctor in regards to having an infection and talking about managing my type 2 diabetes. The doctor just automatically assumed that I do not take care of myself, going on about how I need to be on a proper diet. And then I said to him, how do you know I'm not on a proper diet?
Because you're sitting in your car severely overweight telling the world you have type 2 diabetes. Doctors aren't fat phobic. They're doing their job. If you walk in with infections, diabetes, high blood pressure, and joint pain, 9 times out of 10, your weight is going to be the root cause. This is not some sort of discrimination. This is common sense. And you say you're giving it your all, but the reason it hit a nerve and it stings so much is because deep down you know you're not giving it your all. And the truth always hurts when it exposes excuses. So no, this is not fat phobia. It's accountability. And until you realize that, you're going to keep blaming doctors instead of fixing the real problem here.
It's not fat phobic to bring up a patient's weight and ask if it's okay to discuss their weight in terms of their health. However, it is a form of fat phobia or weight stigma, obesity stigma, if you assume that patient with obesity and type 2 diabetes are not trying to diet and exercise and take care of themselves. So in the end, it's very possible she's working extremely hard to try to help improve her health. And he's saying it's not possible based on your current condition. But let's take, for example, someone who is 500 pounds, lost 200 pounds, now they're 300 pounds, still have obesity. Just from the outside and looking at them, it looks like they're not trying hard, but ultimately they may be trying a lot harder than many of us are right now. So in the end, you can't look at somebody and say, hey, this person's clearly not trying based on their health conditions and the way they appear.